Hello. It's me. Hold on, let me adjust the camera. Can't resist my face, of course. I mean, it's too awesome. All right, so here's the deal. Just hanging around today. Kel is taking down a Christmas decoration and the tree, of course, because that's what she does. And I've got a meal tonight that I'm making for a bunch of people, which should be pretty fun. One of the things that well, I'll give you an idea of the menu. The menu, okay. Starting off with a salad that has a maple Dijon vinaigrette, roasted pecans that are spiced with chili, cayenne, cinnamon, allspice, white pepper. It's really awesome. I'm going to roast the pecans right now, because you got to roast them first, and you're going to bathe them in butter and spices. All right. I'm also doing a smoked salmon. Raw. Smoked salmon is very simple, because all you got to do is smoke it with salt and pepper. Okay. So, anyway, and I'm also doing tonight on the menu lamb pops with risotto, which is kind of fun. I want to show you how to do lamb pops, and sometimes lamb is a little mystifying for some people, but it's pretty easy to do, and it's just ungodly good. So, what I'm doing with the salmon over here is I'm going to put it in my smoker. I've got my smoker right now at 250 degrees, which is too hot for the salmon, okay? But what I did is I've got an electric smoker. I started at 250 to get the fire going, get the smoke going, then I'll lower it to 225. This salmon fillet should take about 45 minutes, and when it's done, it's going to be the best damn salmon you ever had, and I use pecan wood because it's the best. It's just the best wood you can use. I'm doing an asparagus risotto with a bunch of different cheeses. And with asparagus risotto, what I do is roast some asparagus, then I puree it, and I put the puree in the risotto, so you don't get chunks of asparagus. You get the asparagus flavor and color. Then on the side I'm going to do just roasted asparagus, and it's real easy because you just olive oil, salt, pepper. Kaboom, that's it. 425 degrees on a baking sheet for about 25-30 minutes, if that, until it caramelizes. A lot of people think that you need to brush your salmon with olive oil before you bake it or whatever, and you don't do that. It's stupid because olive oil tends to have a low boiling point, or I should say flame point, so it doesn't do really well when it's at a higher heat, all right? Second of all, your fish is full of fat. You don't need to add more fat to it. Salmon is really high in fat, so keep it at 225. It'll keep it nice and pretty, and don't add anything but salt and pepper to it. That's it. That's it. You know, some people might smear it with brown sugar, and a little bit of brown sugar is fine. I don't like to mess with the flavor too much, honestly. Salmon is good by itself. That's it. I'm gonna throw this in the smoker here in a few. And what I'm gonna do here, these are lamb pops, or lamb chops, as some people like to call them. And they're not tricky at all, but I do have a couple of little secrets if you're going to just grill lamb pops. Now you can do a whole rack of lamb, that's fine. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually grill these individually. All right. I'm going to go over and see who's online. I'll bet Ryan's already there. Ryan. You got this little fat here. You're going to trim that off, okay? It's pretty easy to do. Just get rid of it. You can usually do it. My big knife is in this wash right now. But you just trim this line of fat off. Try not to get rid of any meat. Okay? Trim this line of fat off. Pretty easy to do. Okay. See how easy that is? I guess you could make that into a dog treat or something. I don't know. But there we go. Trim all that fat off. You don't need it. Plus it also gets in the way of the delicious meat handle that is created by the bone. Oddly enough, meat handle, if I was going to have a heavy metal band, I'd name it meat handle. But do you think that's a good name, Avery? Or Avery, Kel? Meat handle?
Well,
no? Okay.
It can mean a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Also, that fat is called, isn't it called the silver?
No, this is the silver skin right here. This is on a lot of meat, like a fillet, and you want to trim this silver skin off because it's chewy and yucky and all that stuff, all right? The fat is fat. This is silver skin. And like I said, if you get a whole fillet, you want to trim the silver skin off. I don't know why they call it silver skin. My friend Mike calls it silver skin. I don't know. But anyway, it's called silver skin. You want to trim it off. And by the way, if you don't trim it off when you're on my friend Mike, he'll make fun of you when he eats it. He'll be like, "Way to go, you didn't trim it off." So here we go. We trimmed it off. The silver skin. We trimmed off most of the fat here. Now what we got to do is we got to trim the, cut the pops. All right? I need to figure out what to do with lamb skin or fat. I don't know what to do with it. You got to be able to do so. You can't render it, I guess, like that. Most things. It's not my favorite knife. I'm going to knife sharpener out. It's not my favorite knife. Here's my knife sharpener. Get one. It's electric. It's awesome. You can use the knife sharpener in your butcher block. That's fine. But when it comes to sucking knives like this, I'm going to use this electric one. I'll show you real quick here. What you do is, if you have a really dull knife, you start over here, and this is a very coarse cut. Then this hones it down, and this ultimately is kind of like putting it on a sandstone. Okay. This knife I started over here. Normally, if it's just the knife you use every day, just finish it over here. You don't need to do the whole deal. All right, here we go. So let's cut a lamb pop, shall we? Now this is a lamb pop. Now, what you have to do on a lamb pop is you need to make the bone, strip the bone. Let's find another knife here. Here we are. Okay. All right, cool. So here's a lamb pop. All right, it's got all this fat and gristle on it and all that stuff. What you need to do is you need to strip that down. So I'm going to cut this off. Okay. Get rid of this. All right. Now a lot of people will, when you get down to the bone, will try to whittle it like you're whittling. Don't do that. Just use a straight knife and go at a 90-degree angle. Just scrape it off. Do not whittle it, otherwise you're going to affect the bone and affect your meat handle, which is, not a good thing. So here we go. Look what I just did. I made a perfect lamb pop. Boom. Boom. Okay. I'm going to marinate that. Then I'm going to grill it tonight. Boom, boom. Literally probably like a minute on each side.
Do they have to say boom, boom?
You have to say boom, boom.
Okay.
Listen, Emerald says bam, I say boom, all right? I've got my little, my little sayings that I like to say. Lamb pop. Boom. Right there. Right in there. That's how you do it. These are damn kick-ass lamb pops, by the way. I went to Costco this morning and got lamb. And I only paid like $16 for each of these racks. It's 8 ribs. It's 8, 8 pops. And that's, again, kind of stripping it off here. Okay. Then what do? We take the knife and we scrape it off. 90-degree angle. And I'm going to marinate these in garlic, olive oil, a little bit of red wine vinegar, maybe a little salt and pepper, a little salt and pepper. Look at that. Come on! Meat handle! Life is good! Life is good. These are really nice. God, these are pretty. I had a friend when I was a kid who had a little lamb, and her name was Mary. And she would take that lamb to school, and it made all of us laugh and play. It was against the rules, but we did it anyway. Okay, that was terrible. Getting through the book. Stick to cooking, not funny. Okay, here we go. Okay. How's that artificial tree doing? We got got this artificial tree. It's fantastic. It was this kind of, it was like Charlie Brown's version of an artificial tree, because we put it up and it was pre-lit and everything. And every day we turn it on, a different light, a group of lights would be out and a different group of lights would be on, so we never knew. There you go. Look at that. God, these are the best darn lamp pops ever. So it was funny. It was kind of comical. Kind of comical. Oh, I'm cooking tonight at this bed and breakfast. It's called the Inn at 425. It's in Northeast KC, and it's in this area that it's a beautiful area, and it's like kind of like Price Hill in Cincinnati. It's coming back, and they've got all these gorgeous houses. God, those are perfect. And all these old mansions. One of them just burned down. It's just awful. They invested a couple $1 billion in this most beautiful home I'd ever seen, and it caught fire. But the Inn at 425 is owned by a couple guys who are really cool, and I'm going to be cooking there tonight. I'm making a meal. I sold it for the Northeast KC Chamber of Commerce. I sold 2 of them for, I think, $675 a piece. There you go. Look at how perfect that is. God, this is awesome. Turning out beautifully. Let's see who's online real quick here, if anybody's online. What do you say? Let's see who's on. If anyone. Bobby! Hello! Thad, what are you doing, man? Emmanuel? What's going on? Bobby, you're going to be there, right? I got enough lamb pops. The proprietors of the establishment, real quick, Stefan and Carl, I got enough for them as well. And then it was kind of interesting today, Bobby Baker with the Northeast KC Chamber of Commerce. We're going to be doing live Facebook video tonight as well. I didn't know what to make for dessert because I just don't do dessert. I don't like dessert particularly. I know, I'm gas and shriek. I always say that if dessert were made of meat, I'd eat dessert. But we've decided we're going to do little shortcakes with strawberries, whipped cream, and a balsamic cream drizzle. So that's what we're going to do. These are going to marinate all today, Bobby, all day today. Then we'll just grill them real quick, and we're going to serve these on a bed of asparagus risotto. Bobby's like, I know this guy from the radio. I didn't know he could cook. I came and did an auction, and we ended up having a great time for the Northeast KC Chamber. She didn't know who I was. Who was this doofus? We ended up selling a couple of great meals to some people. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna tonight do some live Facebook video from the Inn at 425. I want you to see this place. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful, 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 beautiful bed and breakfast. Thad, if you're still there, where the hell you been, man? Don't hear from you anymore. I'm not on the radio, so I'm not a big deal, I guess, huh? Look at this. God, these are going to be so good. Each person is going to get 3 to 4 lamb pops on their risotto, and then I'm going to do roasted asparagus on the side. But this is how you do it. This is to demystify things. Don't be afraid to do lamb. You know, everybody thinks lamb is like, I don't know, either you maybe you had lamb when you were younger and you went yuck, or you just ordered it when you're out. Mutton sucks. Are you kidding me? Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't had it forever. No, nobody's had mutton. Nobody eats mutton. Yeah, never. Oh, guns are done. Guns are done. One last little pop. Well, there's not much here. No, I'll just throw that in there. All right. I'm going to take the salmon outside. But realize, you know, don't be afraid of this. When you walk by the section at Costco or Sam's and you go, lamb, what? Ooh, It's just the best crap ever. And if you get a leg of lamb, you get a boneless leg of lamb, strip the silver skin off, grind it. Okay, put it in your grinder if you have a meat grinder. Grind it, or put it on kebabs. But I grind it and make lamb sliders. It's sick and wrong. But you can also do marinate it and put it on shish kebabs, and it's the best, the best, the best, the best. Let's see who's on here. Greg, how are you, Greg? What's going on? From Milwaukee, my brother. Hey, Greg, I didn't get the gig. Brian, I didn't get the gig. TMJ decided I wasn't there, dude. Unfortunately, it sucks. What do you do? What do you do? I interviewed a WTMJ in Milwaukee, and it didn't work out. I was not the guy. It kind of bums me out because I wanted to work for the same company that my good buddy Brian Lawler works for, who is kind of a big deal, by the way. He's like the head of Scripps Television now. And you know what Scripps Television is famous for? HGTV. Brian, can you give me an interview with Chip and Joanna Gaines? Or, let's see, who else? Hillary from what was it? Love It or List It. Oh my God! Kel, don't take it personally. She is a goddess. Hillary and David, they're very nice people. Hillary is a goddess. She's like 64 years old. I've never been attracted to an elderly person before.
Elderly?
Okay, it was senior citizen, whatever.
I'm not even a senior citizen.
She's 64.
65.
She's 65. Oh my God, it's even makes it even hotter. Technically, I'm a senior citizen, Kel. That's what.
You just found some airlines.
I don't want them.
Now you
I told AARP to go to hell. I'm not a retiree. I'm not going to retire for another 15, 20 years.
can't afford it.
We can't, no. Made the mistake of working in radio. Here's another rack of lamb, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to do? We're going to defat it. Okay, and we got the silver skin here too. I'm going to use a bigger knife here. Now that's a knife. Trim this fat off. Brian, your kids are amazing, by the way. I can't believe Meg is my son's age. My son's first kiss, Megan Lawler. They were toddlers. You got a good bunch of kids. You got a bunch of them, 2, 4, right? Ew, jeez. I thought it was 4. Never know. I thought they had 4 kids. 3, okay. We only got 2. Why don't you come in, Kel? Show everybody how you look on a Saturday morning. See, I can wear a ball cap. It's kind of look like a doofus. That's what I do. Brian, you know, Scripps TV could use a amateur chef / radio personality. A new show.
Now it's called,
What would it be called, Kel?
that new chef show is, are you a chef or not?
Oh, I could be a contestant on that. So one where you have to kind of guess if they're a chef or if they're a auto mechanic or something. I'd be kind of disturbed if the guy's like, nope, I'm a mortician. Okay. But you know, HGTV and the Food Network was our go-to. It was our respite from election coverage. Even me in talk radio, I was like, my best, the best thing. What was it? You were on a marathon yesterday, was it? What were you watching yesterday? You watched it all night.
Modern Family.
Oh, okay. I thought you watched an HGTV. She gets on these jags. She want to watch Property Brothers or Flip or Flop or Love It or Listed or Fixer Upper. Are you ready to see your Fixer Upper? It's a brilliant show. Get the silver skin off. I'm serious, Brian. Radio personality who cooks. What do you think? What can you call it?
Unemployed.
Unemployed. Well, okay, let's not do that. I am right now, anyway. But you must admit I've done some pretty cool stuff. What?
Next.
You don't like that song?
I do, but not right now.
You don't want to hear aerials in the sky? No, that's not. All right, here we go. Second rack of limb ready. I'm gonna run out, take the salmon out. We gotta do a little. I'm gonna do a little bit of no stick spray on the smoker. Should I take you out to the smoker? What do you say?
No. You have to go through the garage.
Oh God, the garage is a mess. I know. Brian says, "Hi, Kel.
Hi,
Your ratings would go up if Kelly was on." Yes, yes, Brian. Thank you very much.
Not right now.
Not right now, dude. No, you don't want to see this. She's a hot mess. She's a hot mess. All right. You want to run camera for me while I go out there real quick? Please? Okay. Let's go outside. Yes, Brian, I know. The ratings would go up. Trust me. When she's put together. Grab the camera. Thank you. You're going to freeze out here because it's like 6 degrees outside. Oh, look at the smoke. Look at the
I'm
smoke.
holding it kind of up so we don't see a lot of the trash and stuff that happens to your garage in the winter.
Okay, so here's the deal. You'll notice the smoke. Because I have it at 250 degrees. I'm going to bring it down to 225. And I'm going to do this. Take this bad boy. I'm going to keep it whole. It doesn't quite fit, but I'm going to curl it. And when this is kind of fun actually, because this is the best part. When you curl this is the best part. This is also the best part. This right, oh, this fatty. I'm going to leave that right there. We got to watch out. I'm going to take this out. There we go. Okay. It's in there. Thanks for coming back. Don't throw the garage. It's terrible.
We're having a technical difficulty. All you see right now is the ceiling.
Yes.
Sorry
you don't
about
want
that.
to see the garage, yes. All right. Put it back on the custom built mount. Show everybody the custom built mount. Yeah, that's Scripps Television pays
We spared no expense.
tens of millions of dollars to build proper mounts for their cameras. Here, hold on. Let me try this. I'll fix it. Yeah. There we go.
Sorry.
That's all right. Here. Right here. There. There you go. Ha! Good. Oh, who wrote me? Greg. Okay. Cool. Greg, okay. Go.